Okay, you guys, I'm going to talk first about what you're going to win today and what you have to do to win it. You're going to win VA services from Rebecca Yancey, a very well known, respected VA company in our community. And she is going to do 50 listings for you. So all you're going to do is put pictures in a draft, and she's going to make the listing. She's going to do the SEO titles, descriptions, and the keywords. Then she's also going to share 2,000 community shares for you. And she's going to do this all without using a bot. And it's so exciting because she's such a good person. You're going to be so happy with this prize. And all you have to do to enter is send a link to your closet on the post in our Facebook group. That's it. Just put a link on your closet and the winner will be randomly picked from those comments. All right, you guys, have fun. Hi, everybody. It's Lori Zachary, and we're on day 8 of our challenge to grow our sales and our business and learn together and just develop a daily routine of what we're going to do to raise our sales. What we're going to talk about today is customer service and why customer service is important to our Poshmark businesses. Some of you might just be hobby or part-time sellers, and maybe you don't look at yourself like a business. But it doesn't really matter because even on a personal level, we all want to feel like we have customer service when we purchase something from somebody. So I'm going to tell you some of what I've always been doing, some that I've learned from others of what they're doing, and what Poshmark suggested to me on my Zoom call to do to basically interact with different customers. So we're going to go ahead and talk about how each morning or evening you want to answer all the questions and all the customer service questions, that is. You want to send a thank you to any orders that may have been placed the previous day. You want to introduce yourself to 10 new closets. You want to introduce yourself to 10 new followers every day. So when we do these things, we develop a pattern. It becomes easier and easier to do. So this is relationship selling. Repeat customers is how you build your business. So you want to send a thank you to any sales that you had yesterday. And I just say this, you do it whatever you want to, but I do it for everything that was from the previous day. So I sit down on all my platforms and I thank everybody for their order. I let them know when it's going to go out, and I let them know if they have any questions once it arrives that I am here to help them. That way in their minds, they know I'm there for them. They know that I'm not going to disappear once the order goes away, and therefore it's going to build a trust and a relaxation, right? No, lower anxiety. We all kind of, when we buy things used, we kind of have a little bit of anxiety about what we might get. So you want to make that customer feel comfortable with you and like you're there to help them. So that's going to do that. Just that little, hey, thank you for that sale. I'm going to send this out tomorrow. And if you have any questions when it comes, let me know. Okay, the next to do is to answer all questions every morning or evening or both, depending on how big you are as a seller. Do this like clockwork because interacting with customers will bring attention to your closet because the algorithm will favor active users, the platforms will favor active users, and customers will appreciate knowing you are active on the app. You are friendly and you have good customer service. So, all those things are very important. So then when we're talking about, you know, making them sure they know that you're active on the app, right? This is another thing that happens to buyers. Sometimes they go to an old listing, they purchase the item, that person never sends it out, kind of makes them apprehensive, right? So having this interaction is again going to build that relationship, that trust level with you as a seller, and it's going to make them want to come back to you and purchase again and again. Okay, so one of the things that the person that I had a Zoom call with, we had a conversation. She didn't necessarily suggest this. I asked the question and she did run with it. And she said, so you need to get more likes, Lori. That's what you need to do because most of your sales come from offers to likers. So we discussed how I would do that. And one of the things that we mentioned is to introduce yourself to new posh closets. So you're going to follow them at first, okay? Then share some of their items if they have any items in their closet. And then you're going to introduce yourself. Say whatever it is you're comfortable with saying, but this time, do not tell them about sales. Don't get them try to buy things from you, okay? This is more of an introduction. Posh wants you to have this community, give community support. So this is what you can do for Poshmark, which in turn, Poshmark will do back for you. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is introduce yourself to your new followers. Just 10. You guys, I don't think I mentioned that previously. Only do 10 max. It doesn't matter if you just do 2 a day, but don't do any more than 10. Otherwise, it could look like it's getting a little spammy. So you're going to want to introduce yourself to new followers. This is where you talk about your sales, talk about your closets, and just basically kind of get to know them. It's even better if you can take the time to see if they are selling the same things you are. Okay, because if they're selling the same things you are, or if their brand names match up to yours, they're more likely to purchase from you. But that takes a little bit more time. And for me, that doesn't work because I need to work streamlined. So I just introduce myself to my followers, let them know about my sales, let them know I add items daily, and I appreciate the follow, right? And that's all. I just kind of leave it like that. So the next thing that we're going to want to talk about is the fact you do have choices, you guys. I'm not telling you that you have to do it just like this. You can come up with your own way to have customer service. You have your own ideas. The whole point is to be interactive with different people on Poshmark. These were just a few ways to show you, give you ideas, if you don't already have your own ideas, of how you can interact on the app and get more customers and build that relationship for future sales. Now, this is a controversial one, but contrary to belief, you do need to share others and follow people. It doesn't have to be obsessive. It doesn't have to take up a lot of time. I share others during parties. I mean, is in our Posh Ambassador 2 requirements to share others, so it is something they want us to do. And I also follow new poshers and suggested ambassadors. And honestly, I take about 10 seconds to do both of those, to follow. I do share a little bit longer. Okay, so when we follow new closets and follow suggested ambassadors, we're showing Posh love. If we are interactive on Posh and the ways that they set up their platform to work, then it's only going to mean positive things for us. So many people say, I don't share, I don't follow, it's ridiculous, it takes up time, it's worthless. It is absolutely not worthless, or it wouldn't be a thing on Poshmark. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about. Okay, so now the customer service when it comes to shipping. If you can, try to ship the next day. If not, within 2 days, and just package with care. If you want to dress it up, dress it up. If you want to add a thank you card, even better. But the idea is for it to get there safely. Okay, sorry about the error here, but being active on the app creates more opportunity for listings to be seen. So, what do I mean by that? If you're following new people and they might come and follow you back and share a few of your items, they might see something they want to purchase. I know that's happened to me, right? I mean, that's kind of normal. And then if you're introducing yourself, same thing to new poshers, then you're going to be possibly introducing yourself to more people. So, the conclusion here for customer service is that it's very important for your small business and can very well be why you grow your sales now and in the future, because you're building a base to having these customers come shop with you over and over. You're getting a larger audience when you follow and share, because even if only 10 people come to your closet and share for you, maybe one of them might make a purchase. You guys, I thank you for watching. I hope this information is helpful. I know this was shorter, but it's a very important part, and I would suggest that you guys get started on doing your customer service today. All right? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Guys, don't forget to go to our Facebook group, PFF Poshmark Reseller Group, to enter to win.